What's poppin', everybody? It's your local neighborhood food critic, Pizza Boy. Back at it again with yet another spot that y'all can go for brunch, for happy hour, or if you just want to have some good food late at night, man. You know, we putting y'all all the spots. I'm about to show y'all to one of my favorite places specifically for happy hour here in the O, Real Fish Coastal Kitchen and Bar. Let me say, we in the establishment now. You know, I gotta show you the outside, then I gotta show you the inside. So we in Real Fish Coastal Kitchen and Bar, and to be honest, man, I love this place. It has, as y'all know, I'm a big fan of oysters, and any place has oysters and they have good oysters, I'm there. Hence, why we here. Obviously, I'm taking y'all here on what's today? It's Sunday. So Sunday they do brunch. They have a special brunch menu. Buy one, get one mimosas, Bloody Marys, tequila sunrise. So you don't gotta just stay with the normal mimosa bar. You actually wanna get drunk. I mean, you can get drunk, you feel me? Like, it's whatever you wanna do. They got, you know, shrimp avocado toast, you know, for all my health nuts out there. Florida shrimp and grits. They got, you know, crab cakes Benedict, which is my personal favorite, which is probably what I'm gonna get. Y'all know I'm a sucker for poached eggs. So we gotta try all of it. Now, if you just here on a regular day, well, I mean, you can still just do the regular menu. Of course, they got the raw bar. You gotta have your oysters with a little bit of hot sauce, a little bit of lemon juice. You know how it's rocking, man. They got fish can plastics, salads if you want to be healthy. Got some small plates if you want to share some things like your mussels. You know, like the name says, man, this is Real Fish Coastal Kitchen, so it's gonna have everything fish, everything seafood, even seafood chowder if you into some soup, man. We really about to get into a whole lot of stuff here. Of course, we're here for brunch, but we not just getting just brunch food. You gotta have mimosas, champagne. Mrs. Champagne would kill me, hence also beat y'all up if I didn't always tell you that. You need to have champagne. If you doing brunch without liquor, it's just breakfast, so why are you even here at that point? It's legitimately just good. On top of that, we ordered some oysters, and y'all know how I feel about oysters too, man. Oysters are perfectly paired with champagne. Not necessarily pineapple juice in your champagne, but champagne nonetheless. And I guarantee you, I've never steered you wrong before, I'm not gonna steer you wrong now. So as always, cheers to the mad lads. Welcome back. As well, in the process of waiting for the food, drunk my thing, but it's okay, I'm gonna take someone else's. Cheers. As we were saying, we got classic oysters, man. Y'all gotta expand your mind, expand your taste buds. Elaborate, go further, go beyond. Plus ultra. Ultra! And once you honestly get past the texture of an oyster, you'll learn to love them, especially with the vinaigrette, with a nice little cocktail sauce, maybe some hot sauce, add some heat to it. Heat with a cracker if you want to like mediate a little bit of that texture, because it's real chewy when you eat oysters. But I love oysters. I hope that by the end of watching this episode, you all will love oysters, or you're gonna love oysters on your own, whatever way leads you to oysters. But we have a wide variety selection of oysters here. We got some from Canada, from Maine, from Massachusetts, and we are going to experiment and try them all. It wouldn't be a seafood day without some classics. Ceviche. Ceviche, a nice comely seafood dish originally originating from Peru. Has a lot of avocado, some citrus, some red onions in the mix. We love it here. I love ceviche just because it gives it that real sour and salty taste. A real good food combination. You can't go wrong with it. Of course, red onions, avocado, tomato, the actual ceviche itself. This isn't your normal chip. It's a wonton chip. Like a wonton cracker. Think of that. It's good. The citrusy flavors really meshing well with seafood. Like most seafood meshes in well with lime. The tomatoes add a nice acidity to it as well. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, for my folks who never had ceviche, be black, think of having like a healthier conch salad without like all the super seasoning. That's what this is. Real healthy, hearty seafood taste, like, but it doesn't leave a hearty taste on the tongue. It's very light, especially with all the fruits and vegetables in here. With the lime just really adding to that light, you know, caressing of your tongue and your palate. That's what the wonton chip helps with as well. It's not like super crunchy. Well, it is crunchy, but not crunchy like your normal tortilla chip. Real airy, good wonton chips, man. You gotta love it here. Back to the oysters, man. We actually about to finally try and tell y'all how these oysters taste. So I'm gonna start off with one of the small ones. Let's try one. I never had an oyster from Canada. Of course, we add a little cocktail sauce in the mix. Drop that on there, give it a little spice kick, a little vinaigrette going. Gotta slurp it out, man. I can say, y'all, the spice is gonna open up your nostrils, so if you're a little sick, be prepared for that. But overall, it's a really good oyster, man. Like, I don't know if I would say out of all the raw oysters that I've had, that a Canada oyster tastes that much different. But I mean, I guess that's what we're about to find out in this little whole spiel here. I'm gonna try one of the Massachusetts, see how that goes. Because so far, Canada tastes like, you know, your standby, typical, you know, raw oysters. This time we actually gonna sprinkle a little bit of juice on there, see how that goes. Okay. I like the Massachusetts a whole lot, actually. Compared to the Canadian oyster, the Massachusetts one was a little sweeter. It had a little bit more of a sweet flavor, you know, complexity to it as it kind of grates your tongue. All of these have been pretty hard to slurp out.
Pause.
Like the Massachusetts definitely has more of a sweeter, you know, flavor compost to it. Whereas the Canadian oyster just really hinges on the fact that that true raw oyster, fresh out the sea, you know, shut kind of vibe. Really gives you that you're at sea seawater like kind of taste, but still good. Whereas the Massachusetts does give you again that sweeter flavor context as it graces your palate. I think the Massachusetts and the Maine, so basically the northeast United States, the oysters are a little bit sweeter, a little bit sweet with like a salty texture in them. Whereas Canadian, I feel like you get more of that true raw oyster taste on the palate. They're a little bit bigger, as you can kind of see in terms of the shell size. Just some really good oysters all around. All of these I will order again, I would get again, I would try again. But thus far, my favorite thus far probably has to be the Massachusetts and the Maine. But I'm still rocking Massachusetts on this. So Massachusetts, proud of yourselves. Your oysters are that damn good.
The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America. The spirit of what's old and what's new.
And as you can see, we have the main course now. Got that crab cake BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. Looks like there's a little mayo on the brioche bun. Got the fried green tomato, bacon, lettuce, and of course the crab cake with fries and house-made ketchup. Here, they don't just get you that Heinz, that 57 route. Nah, we making our own ketchup out here, you feel me? So, of course, as always, taste is most important. Let's see fry without any ketchup. Oh my God. That's a damn good fry. It's almost like a McDonald's fry. You know when you eat McDonald's fries, you don't need ketchup? Right? I don't need ketchup. It's better than McDonald's fry. I gotta try with some ketchup. The fried crispiness, the salt to potato ratio is just immaculate. I love it. And of course, we're gonna have the BLT. We're gonna have that on top of that brioche bun. Drop that on there. See what we're working with. That crab cake, seasoning, crisp to perfection, well put together, well held together, not falling apart as I'm eating it. Just love it when it takes. Just such a nice crunchy red exterior on that crab cake. I want to complain about it honestly. I was just like a little more mayo. That's about it. Like I can put more mayo on here and be perfect, but everything else is good. Bacon, crisp. Crunchy, I love it. This is a damn good meal. And if I had to tell anybody to try something now, eating here, I would tell them to try this crab cake BLT. I love it. I couldn't be happier. Fries, immaculate. BLT, immaculate. Champagne mule, immaculate. This is a complete meal. In all honesty, I have no complaints. Zero. Actually, that's technically like one complaint. That's my mayo, man. I love mayo. That's about it. But other than that, delicious. I order this again and again and again. This will be my go-to every time. No questions. As always, we'd like to thank you for tuning in again to yet another episode of Pizza Boy, The Adventures of a Misunderstood Foodie. As always, we'd like for you to... Hold on. That'd be sure no one's gonna push me. As always, we ask y'all just to check out the page, man. Leave a comment below on what other places y'all may want us to try here in Orlando and Miami, across the whole world. We're open to any and everything. And of course, follow us on all the social media pages at Pizza Boy FC. As always, Grand Up Entertainment. We out here, baby.